Dear, we'll never part. We'll be This is the story of Ivan Skavinsky and Abdullah Bulbul Amir. The sons of the prophet are hardy and bold and quite unaccustomed to fear. But the bravest by far in the ranks of the Shah was Abdullah Bulbul Amir. But the heroes were plenty and well known to fame in the troops that were led by the Tsar. And the bravest of all was a man by the name of Ivan Skavinsky Skivar. One day this bold Russian had shouldered his gun and donned his most truculent sneer. He went into town where he happened to run into Abdullah Bulbul Amir. Young man, then quoth Abdul, has life grown so dull that you wish to end your career? Vile infidel, know that you've trod on the toe of Abdullah Bulbul Amir. So take your last look at the sunshine and brooks and send your regrets to the Tsar. For by this I imply you are going to die, Mr. Ivan Skavinsky Skivar. They fought all that night neath the yellow moonlight. The din it was heard from afar, and huge multitudes came, so great was the fame of Ivan Skavinsky Skivar. Just as Abdul's long knife was to end Ivan's life, in fact he was shouting, "Huzzah! Huzzah!" He felt himself struck by that wily Kalmuck, bold Ivan Skavinsky Skivar. There's a grave where the wave of the blue Danube flows, and on it engraven so clear is stranger remember to pray for the soul of Abdullah Bulbul Amir. A Muscovite maiden her lone vigil keeps neath the light of the pale polar star. But the name that she murmurs most oft as she weeps is Ivan Skavinsky Skivar.
Miss the water till your well runs dry. No, you'll never miss the water till your well runs dry. And you'll never miss Joe Turner till he said goodbye. I'm gonna leave you, Mama, and it won't be long. I'm gonna leave you, my baby, and it won't be long. And if you don't think I'm leaving, count the days that I'm gone. Every day, babe, you get worse and worse. Every day, Mama, you get worse and worse. You've got a old Turner Blues.
We met one night beneath the stars. We danced to music of guitars. Do you recall that melody? It was entrancing while we were dancing. Here's what the words mean to me. Du hast ein Liebesbrunnen. You're lovely and attractive. In any language, you're a picture so divine. Du hast ein Liebesbrunnen. You make my heart so active. I only hope and pray someday you say you're mine. I want to make such speeches about your lovely features, but there's one way I could describe my love so true. I tried hard to explain, you almost drove me insane, so I made up a refrain and sang. Du hast ein Liebesbrunnen. You're like $1 million. You're a sensation and a 5-star show with me. Your punum is just gorgeous. I mean, your face is lovely. And as Cole Porter says, you're top as top can be. Instead of singing praises with all those highbrow phrases, I'd rather glorify your charms with something new. So I'll sing and I'll play each morning, noon, night and day. Du hast ein Liebesbrunnen, darling, I love you.
Patty Murphy died, I never will forget. The whole gang, they got roaring drunk and some ain't sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, the whole gang, they all stayed. Till Kelly came down with his pipes before the way he played. That's how they showed their respect to Patty Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. Said it was a shame to pass, they winked at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night that Murphy died.
Mrs. Murphy stood in the corner bewailing out her grief, when in walked Paddy Ryan, that dirty sneaking face. Snuck into the anteroom in the bottom of Ginny's stove. He put the bottle on the corpse to keep the liquor cold.
That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. Said it was a shame for Pat to wink at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night that Murphy died.
Everything was going swell, there was no row at all. To Casey he told Callahan he had an awful doll. I thought that this would start a fight, and sure enough it did. For Callahan was cutting his name upon the coffin lid.
That's how they showed their respect to Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. Said it was a shame for Pat to wink at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night that Murphy died. The fight was fierce and wild, sure the whole gang they joined in. Someone cut the whiskers off of poor old Paddy Flynn. There was dirty Barney Burke, now what do you think he'd done? He stood the corpse upon its head in the corner just for fun.
Now the whole gang, they felt jolly, they didn't give a rest. The Murphy and his family and the whole gang, they were dead. Of all the jokes I've ever heard, it makes me shake with fear. They took the ice from off the carts and they put it on the beer.
That's how they showed their respect to Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. Said it was a shame for Pat to wink at one another. Everything in the wake house went the night that Murphy died. 4 o'clock in the morning, Mrs. Murphy began to cry. Tim McCarthy, he got up and he winked his other eye. He said, there's no use crying, for you're young and handsome yet. And there's a lot of good old Irishers left. There's
Kelly and Marky and Dorothy, Boyle, Brady, Ryan O'Grady,
Finnegan, Conahan, Flanagan, Houlihan, Dugan, O'Brien, Rooney and Epstein.
How did he get in there?
In dear old Ireland,
I saw some bill collectors hanging around my house, so I slipped in the back door as quietly as a mouse. Inside were more collectors waiting in the hall. My money would go further if only they would call. Just one at a time, just one at a time. It ain't no joke, they keep me broke. I can't see why they don't come by. Just one at a time, just one at a time. I saw the stork coming one evening just at 5. He headed straight for my house. I saw him make his dive. I knew he was mistaken, so I sent him next door. They got a dozen children, but they still order more. Just one at a time, just one at a time. They fight and play and bawl and squall. It takes all day to pay them all. Just one at a time, just one at a time. Caught my sweetie lying, but you ain't heard the worst. She told a dozen others to cover up the first. When that gal starts to lying, she really does it well. I guess I might believe her if only she would tell. Just one at a time, just one at a time. I think she cheats, and if I meet that other guy, I'll black his eyes. Just one at a time, just one at a time.
Never have I been so gay. Never was the sun so bright. This is such a lovely day. After what you said last night, when you whispered I love you, never was my heart so light. Suddenly a wish came true. After what you said last night, every little breeze playing through the trees makes a lovely symphony. Music fills the air, spring is everywhere, all because you care for me. Love is such a tender thrill. Never was my heart so right. No, my darling, not until after what you said last night. Love is such a tender thrill. Never was my heart so right. No, my darling, not until after what you said last night.
I offer you my second-hand heart, a heart that longs to learn to live and love again. It once was new, my second-hand heart. Though battered and bruised, confused, it can be used again. I gave it gladly to someone I trusted, but she returned it all broken and busted. All that I need is someone like you to make my second-hand heart as good as new. Offer you my second-hand heart, a heart that longs to learn to live and love again. It once was new, my second-hand heart, though battered and bruised, confused, it can be used again. I gave it gladly to someone I trusted, but she returned it all broken and busted. All that I need is someone like you to make my second-hand heart as good as new. Your love will make my second-hand heart as good as new.
you, baby, down the avenue, sitting in your parlor with all the gang around, harmonizing this happy sound. Doody-doo on an old kazoo, it makes you feel mighty good.
I know.
Doody-doo on an old kazoo and cheer up the neighborhood. You don't have to know any music, 'cause all you have to do is doody-doo, dee-doody-doo on an old kazoo.
Oh, this is murder. Hold that phone, guy. Hold that phone.
Doody-doo on an old kazoo, it makes you feel mighty good. Doody-doo on an old kazoo and cheer up the neighborhood. You don't have to know any music, 'cause all you have to do is doody-doo, dee-doody-doo on an old kazoo.
Molasses, molasses, it's icky, sticky goo. Molasses, molasses, it always sticks to you. I knew a man named Pete who dearly loved to eat. He chewed and chewed on so much food he can't say
Oh, little dream castle, with every dream gone, so silent and lonely, the shades are all drawn, and my heart is heavy as I gaze upon a cottage for sale. The lawn we were proud of is waving in hay. Our beautiful garden has withered away. Where you planted roses, the weeds seem to say, a cottage for sale. From every single window I see your face. But when I reach that window, there's empty space. The keys in the mailbox, the same as before, but nobody's waiting for me anymore. The end of the story is told on the door, a cottage for sale. From every single window I see your face, but when I reach that window, there's empty space. The keys in the mailbox, the same as before, but nobody's waiting for me anymore. The end of the story is told on the door, a cottage for sale. Oh, it hurts to know you're gone, as I stand here and gaze upon our sweet little cottage for
Glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burden down, glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burden down. Well, glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burden down, glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burden down. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Lay my burden down, glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah, lay my burden down, glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah. Since I laid my burden down, glory, glory, hallelujah, hallelujah. tried to be good, oh so good. She was pretty as the heaven above. Oh boy, and how she could love. Bessie had affection that was simply wonderful, oh terrible. Bessie couldn't help it any more than you could, or I could. When she smiled, you were bound to fall, that's all. A boy kissed Bessie in a Buick one night. Why, oh, why did she always delight? Bessie couldn't help it any more than you could, or I could, or you could, or I could.
Now, Bessie was a college girl. Don't think that she was dumb.
Uh-huh.
Although she never studied, she was clever as they come.
Is that so?
While other girls took chemistry and calculus and Greek, she took up the dean and graduated in a week.
Oh, boy.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than he could, or she could, or he could, or she could.
One night when Bessie's boyfriend came to her house on a date, he told her he was in the mood to really celebrate. He said to Bess, let's you and I get married, dear, or something. But Bessie just said, let's you and I get married, dear, or nothing.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than he could, or she could, or he could, or she could.
Now, Bessie may be cute if you're crazy for the girls. But I could never get excited about anything in curls. My friends are strictly masculine, not altogether fussy. I'm a man's man. Oh, swish, you brazen hussies.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than he could, or she could, or he could, or she could.
Now, Bessie came to me one day to spill her tale of woe. I listened and I listened till I couldn't take no more. I got a sock in the nose when I told her, Dizzy Frail, your story's kind of screwy, but I do believe your tale.
Bessie couldn't help it any more than he could, or she could, or he could, or she could.
Bessie had more boyfriends than you and I could count.
That's a lot, Gene.
But temptation was an obstacle she never could surmount.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that poor Bessie really wanted to be bad.
No?
She just couldn't hold on to everything she had. Poor Bessie.
I used to have a woman, and that girl was really fine. She didn't care much for smoking, and she don't care nothing about wine. She was always cooking my breakfast, and they loved me every night. And that loving gal of mine was always treating me right. But my baby's changed. Oh, my baby's changed. Well, my woman have changed. She's not the same anymore. Well, one night while I was sleeping, the phone started to ring. I got up and answered, but it didn't mean a thing. There was a knock on the window, and he said, man, are you there? When I got my gun and said, hey, stuff, you better get away from there. Things have changed. Yes, that woman have changed. I give up everybody. Yes, my baby's changed. Yes, that girl is changed. She's been doing, she says the same old thing. When I looked up on her finger, I didn't see no wedding ring. I opened up the closet just to see what I could see. There were clothes up on all the hangers, but they didn't belong to me because she changed. Yeah.